Hi, Michael Balesta here with you for Cleveland Indians recaps as well as the upcoming schedule thanks to the MLB At Bat app. Cleveland had great weather during the All-Star break Tuesday night. The American League beat the National League 4-3. Francisco Lindor, Carlos Santana, Shane Bieber, and Brad Hand were players that partook in the Midsummer Classic. Neither Lindor nor Santana recorded a hit, but pitcher Bieber was the most valuable player of the game. He struck out all three batters that he faced in the fifth inning. Friday, the Indians went back to work for the start of a home series against the Minnesota Twins. Nelson Cruz connected with his 17th home run with 2 outs in the top of the first. Cleveland was finally able to get to Kyle Gibson in the bottom of the fourth when Carlos Santana got a hold of his 20th long ball to tie the game. After Jason Kipnis took first base on ball 4, Jose Ramirez reached first as Ehire Adrianza committed an error. Kipnis took advantage by going to third. 3 batters later, Roberto Perez hit to the right side to plate both runners. Cleveland had a 3-run inning. Clevinger survived a threat by Minnesota in the 5th. In the next frame, Clevinger handed the ball to Adam Cimber after a leadoff walk. Adam did hit a batsman, but got Mitch Garver to ground into an inning-ending double play. Nick Goody came in to pitch the 7th inning. Goody could not retire Miguel Sano for what would have been the second out. Adrianza drew a walk to put 2 on. Greg Allen made a catch in right field off the bat of Byron Buxton, and there was another pitching change. Oliver Perez got Max Kepler to hit a ground ball, but Lindor's throw to first, which was initially ruled out, was changed by replay to safe. Sano touched home plate on the play, and the inning continued. Jorge Polanco also took advantage of the extra out with a double to center field, which scored Adrianza and Kepler. Nick Whitgren eventually got the third out and made way for Tyler Clippard in the 8th. Garver struck his 14th homer to give the Twins an insurance run. The last good chance came in the home half of the inning. Kipnis got a single, but Ramirez hit into a double play. Taylor Rogers, who came in that inning, picked up the final 6 outs for his 13th save. It was not the start Cleveland was looking for against the team they were trying to track down in the American League Central. Zach Littell was the winning pitcher, and Oliver Perez dropped to 2-2, which included his second blown save opportunity. Saturday was frustrating, but in a different way. Trevor Bauer gave up a home run to Kepler, the first batter of the game. He would hit another one in the second inning. Between those was a long ball by Jake Cave. Jose Ramirez was able to get to Jake Odorizzi with his 8th launch of the year. Sadly, the Indians did not make the Minnesota starter work very hard in terms of the pitch count, but they did get him out by the 6th inning. Allen and Oscar Mercado did get aboard prior to Ryan Harper's entrance, but Santana and Kipnis failed in the big moment with Cleveland down 3-1. Bauer settled down, getting through the 6th before the home team reached into their bullpen. Bobby Bradley hit his maiden home run in the bottom of the 7th to get the Indians within a run at the expense of Tyler Duffy. Clippard, who took the place of Tyler Olson, could not hold the fort down in the 8th. Cave had an extra base hit with 2 on and 1 away to give the Twins more breathing room. The visitors added another run in the 9th, and Cleveland could not muster much offense outside of the 2 home runs. Odorizzi recorded his 11th win against 4 defeats, while Bauer's 11 strikeouts were in vain. He went to 8-7. After 2 tough defeats, Cleveland was trying to avoid the sweep on Sunday. Shane Bieber, fresh off his MVP performance Tuesday, was able to strike out 9 batters in 6 1/3 innings. He was able to outduel his counterpart Jose Barrios, but the bullpen factored into the outcome. Ramirez got a timely hit in the first inning after Santana and Bradley each walked for the game's first run. Allen and Tyler Naquin got hits in the 4th inning to give the Indians a 3-0 lead. In the top of the 7th, Minnesota came back. Arias and Garver each reached base. Marwin Gonzalez singled to right for a run. Miguel Sano's hit loaded the bases, and Cave was the second batter to be hit by a pitch in the frame, which plated a run. Oliver Perez gave up a hit to Kepler, which allowed the tying run to score. The bullpen was shaky, but they did not concede the go-ahead run. Carlos Santana saved the day half an inning later with his 21st home run with 2 outs. Adam Cimber wiggled out of trouble in the 8th as Arias was left stranded in scoring position. Brad Hand got the save by striking out Jonathan Schoop, Kepler, and Polanco after Adrianza reached on an error. Simber went 5 up and 2 down. Trevor May, by giving up the game's 7th run, fell to 3-2. The Indians had to move on quickly from the Minnesota series and focus on the Tigers. They took a step in the right direction Monday. Even with a 54-minute delay, they kept their nerve. Cleveland got the scoring started with a Mike Freeman 2-run drive to left center. Adam Plutko could not hold the lead as Detroit slowly got back into the contest. Jordy Mercer doubled to lead off the 3rd inning. He would later score from third on Harold Castro's sacrifice fly. 2 batters after Nicholas Castellanos singled in the top of the 4th. Kristen Stewart hit a home run to right center field. The Tigers added 1 more run in the following frame on just the 2nd home run for Mercer to make it 4-2. Mercado hit a deep ball against starter Daniel Norris to get Cleveland within a run. Plutko, for the 4th straight inning, could not put up a 0. Heimer Candelario drove a ball deep to center field, forcing the bullpen to rescue this game. They got some assistance from the bats in the 6th and the 7th. Roberto Perez and Freeman each singled to knock Norris out of the game. Naquin picked up his 14th double. It was an important one as it drove in 2 runs to tie the game at 5. Oscar hit a home run off of Victor Alcantara, putting the Indians up for good. It was the first of 4 straight hits. Carlos Santana, Jordan Luplow, and Jose Ramirez each got hits. The last one went for a double to make it 8-5. Brad Hand gave up a solo home run to Mercer in the 9th. Things became nervy after Victor Reyes' single. Thankfully, Naquin got a glove on Harold Castro's line drive. Then Hand struck out Miguel Cabrera and Nicholas Castellanos. Cleveland won their 2nd straight game, putting them at 52-40, following an 8-6 victory over the Tigers. Cleveland is now 8-2 in their last 10 games. They go into play Tuesday 6 games behind the Twins. It did hurt not to pick up at least 2 of 3 over the weekend. It was an opportunity to make the division race more interesting, especially being at home. Fortunately, the team is still in a good spot. They are percentage points ahead of the Oakland A's in terms of the 2nd American League wildcard spot. The Indians have a very favorable schedule ahead, so there is time to chase down the Twins with 2.5 months to play in the regular season. If they keep playing well, they should at least be in the wildcard game. Anything can happen in the postseason after that, should they make it. Zach Plesac gets the nod tonight for the Indians as they continue their series versus the Tigers. Spencer Turnbull and Mike Clevenger are the probables Wednesday. Matthew Boyd and Trevor Bauer go Thursday in the same time slot. Cleveland hosts the Kansas City Royals for 3 games. The first 2 games start just after 7 o'clock Eastern Time, just like the 3 games before against Detroit. Sunday's fixture is slated for 10 minutes past 1. Cleveland visits Toronto for 3 game sets starting Monday at 7:07. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbalesta2, as in the number 2, blog.wordpress.com. I'm on Twitter at mjbalesta2, on Facebook at Michael Balesta, and on Instagram at mjbalesta2. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Balesta, Roman numeral 2. If you could, I would love your feedback on the comments section, and if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much. May you have a great and blessed day, and thank you for watching. God bless you.